Good evening and welcome to another edition of Robbie's Fanatics TV with me, AJ, and I'm doing a post-match rundown of the pitching in Isthmian fixture, Carshalton Athletic versus Chatham Town. Before today's games, I think Chatham were sitting like in 5th place in the Isthmian League, and Carshalton were down in 8th. Both having teams having relatively good starts to the season. In this fixture last year, Carshalton Athletic won 2-0. Joe Bell put the Robins 1-0 up after being set up by Kwaku Frimpong. And of course, Kwaku Frimpong made the headlines himself and got Carshalton's goal of the season when, as we were defending a corner, the ball fell out to him. The goalkeeper had come out for the corner as well. The keeper was running back, and from a strike in his own half, Kwaku Frimpong fired one in over the top of the goalkeeper, and it went to give the Robins a 2-0 lead and to give them the victory, and with what's arguably goal of the season, especially after Chatham did the same to us in the away game when we drew 2-2. So yeah, but back to tonight, we had just one team change, it seems, from the lineup from Bowes and Pitsy. Oliver Hampstead has left the club, sadly, and he's gone to Hemel Hempstead FC. So it made for a little bit of a rejig in our defence, which in recent games has been pretty solid. Luke Reed was pushed back into centre back, and Sanchez Min came in at right back. But as for the game itself, well, it was a stellar defensive performance from the Robins, especially in the first half, because Chatham sort of really came at us, and we were pushed back many times. We had to be on our top of our game to sort of keep them out. We didn't really create much. I think we created one chance near the end of the first half, but that was it. Chatham, he had chances. Goalkeeper pulled off a couple of good saves. Defenders got their bodies in the way. It was a very solid Robins defence. It needed to be. I mean, they didn't really give us a lot of room to play our own passing game when we did try and get forward. So they'll be pleased with their part in that as well. But in the second half, so it was 0-0 at half time. So yeah, no goals, unsurprisingly. But in the second half, Carshalton came out with a little bit more interest. I think that to be because really the first half was a pretty dull affair, to be fair. On the 69th minute, Carshalton Athletic patience held out, and they took advantage of a goalkeeping error and to go 1-0 up. Goalkeeper got the ball to his feet and attempted to make a clearance, made a bit of a hash of it. The ball was stolen off him by David Smith, who rounded him and fired the ball into an empty net to give the Robins a 1-0 lead. Which after the first half we didn't really see coming. So, but we'll take that against difficult opponents. We finally broke them down, and after that we just seemed to step it up 2 or 3 gears. We really went through. Started creating chances. We started getting in amongst them, getting behind them, and really putting Chatham Town to the sword. And eventually, the performance. Managed to get a second goal for the Robins. And Mason Saunders Henry, who's still coming back from a knock he picked up. It's Canvey Island, I think it was. But he supplied a really good finish to make it 2-0 to Carshalton Athletic on the 90th minute. And that is how it stayed. So the final whistle went, and we Carshalton fans were celebrating a really, really good, hard-earned win. That sort of performance. Second half, overall, I think Chatham will probably be gutted that they didn't get to, take advantage of all the attack they had in the first half. But our defence was really solid, which could have been unsettled by the recent departure of Ollie Hampstead, but it wasn't. It was just business as normal. But they did have to soak up a lot of pressure, and Chatham really gave it to them. And a great stellar rear-guard performance from the Robins. Second half, they started a little bit better, but Carshalton was starting to find more spaces and we're sort of working around them. And yeah, we probably, it was going to be a mistake or from somebody that was going to sort of get something out of this game. And yeah, luckily that mistake came Carshalton's way. And yeah, and yeah, we took the lead through it. And then we just stepped it up again, started attacking them in the second half. And yeah, and got the second goal right in stoppage time to make the game safe. It wasn't vintage Carshalton, but it's watching it from my view. I thought the first half was pretty dull affair actually. Not a lot happening apart from Chatham sort of really trying to get something out of the game, really going for it. Second half was a bit more even, and we finished it strong and took advantage. So yeah, I didn't really see that coming after the first half, to be fair. I mean, but thankfully, yeah, we had a bit of luck our way, and yeah, it came to fruition. So yeah, so that result put the Robins up to 5th place, actually knocking Chatham down to 6th and out of the playoffs, because Carshalton have got, as we do this, I'm in the last playoff spot. I mean, yeah, we still got half a season to go, but this so far this season, I think we've there's been patchy sometimes, but we have only lost, I think, 4 league matches, and we're approaching Christmas now, so yeah, something must be going right. But yeah, so we look forward to that. And yes, so yeah, really delighted with that. Good win, and we beat them 2-0 last year, and we beat them 2-0 this year. So yeah, so we got I'll play the away game in the second part of the season, see where that takes us. But yeah, next up for the Robins, it's going to be on Boxing Day. And it's a really, I'll still think will be a tough fixture as we travel away to a struggling Dulwich Hamlet, who have lost yesterday 4-2 at home to Crane Valley Paper Mills, and they find themselves down in 17th place. I don't know. I mean, it's a bit of unhappiness I'm getting from the fans there. But which you can't blame them for, to be fair. Like a club of that stature, they shouldn't be 17. They should be a lot higher, but they're not. And I'm hoping Carshalton will go there full of confidence after back-to-back wins and a bit of an unbeaten streak, and can go over to East Dulwich and come back with a 3 points. I was the most confident I've been, because like I say, Dulwich are usually a good side, but they've struggled this season. This is the most confident I've had of sort of going there and looking to get a result. I quite fancy we will. If we can play as we have done the past couple of games, I don't see why not. And I think as soon as you get one past Dulwich, I think they struggle, and I think the confidence chips out of them. So I'm really hoping that we can go over there and give them a bloody nose on Boxing Day. But yeah, so and then after that we are at home to Chichester City in the league on the Saturday between Christmas and New Year. So yeah, that's it from me, AJ. All that's left for me to do is actually wish all my viewers and all the people that have interacted with this YouTube channel, to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. And I hope you have a really good 2025. And yeah, and just thanks for your support to the channel all year round. I've seen the numbers gradually going up slowly. I don't do this to get numbers. I do this because I just enjoy doing it. But it's nice to see that it's getting a bit more, subscribers. And I thank every one of you for doing it. And I know the home games is just me spare room chatting about it. And you don't really get to see much highlights, but the fact that people still watch this, I do really appreciate it. So thank you all, and yeah, hopefully we'll continue to sort of we'll be doing this next season in the new year, and yeah, so I'm going to stop rambling now because yeah, and thanks for watching, and I will be back for Dulwich Hamlet versus Carshalton Athletic, which I'm massively looking forward to. So until next time, have a Merry Christmas. Thanks for watching, and Arrivederci.